What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cursed Urban Randonautica, where we are playing, as the name implies, Randonautica. It's good to see everybody here. I am out. I just pulled up to the first forest that I want to try and run some intents at, and I'm excited to get started, so let's do exactly that. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's good to see you. It's good to see everyone. Yeah, we are back out here. We are back out doing some Randonautica, and I am definitely excited to get into it today and see what we find. But before we get started, guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, a member of the Curse crew, or even somebody just passing by real quick, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. Leave me a comment saying close to Halloween Randonautica if you're ready for tonight's video. Anyways, with that out of the way, yeah, we are out at the forest, one of the many forests that I frequent, and we are going to do some intents. So let me look here. Let me look here and get something pulled up. For some intents. Let me get the last video and just give you guys a breakdown real quick, as I usually like to do. If you're unfamiliar with Randonautica and you've made it this far in the video, what it is an app. Randonautica is an app that you use to find different things, and how you do it is you open the app and set what's called an intent, which can be pretty much anything you want. Something, a person, place, thing, doesn't matter, and you tell the app your intent. It does some little calculation thing and gives you a point on the map, and you go to that point, and with any luck, you might find something that you set your intent for. But, of course, we use that to find the scary stuff, the spooky stuff, you know, bizarre things, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So, yeah, I got Randonautica open. Let me look. Guys, please make sure to hit that like button down there. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you do. That'd be great if you could. So hit that like button, share this video, because my numbers on these videos, my views for these videos are going down. Not really. Not really that much. I'm just being dramatic. Alright, let's see. Let's see what people have left. Shut up.
Didn't nobody tell me I had to figure it out. You had to make...
Okay.
Prostate exams are outdated.
Yes, prostate exams are outdated. Thank you, Ad, for letting me know. So usually I go back 2 videos to find intents, but let's do intents from yesterday's video, because I just dropped a video yesterday. So let's do some intents from yesterday's video. Okay. First one. Let's do this. This is a good one. Diana Stevenen. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Diana. But let's do Diana's intent of checkmate. That should be a good one. Because if you guys don't know and haven't seen the previous videos, for some reason I found a couple of these little chess pieces just kind of around, and I've been curious whether I'm going to keep finding them or not, because I found 2. They're both different colors. I found a knight and I think a bishop. I don't know, I'm terrible at chess. Whenever I find one, I don't even know what this is, so I don't even know if it's a king, queen, knight, whatever. So yeah, so I found 2. Maybe we can find another one. So we're going to do checkmate for our first intent. So let me get the app opened up, and we'll do checkmate. Dude, I have like no service in this forest. It's taking forever to load. Come on. There we go. All right, we're gonna keep our radius small because I want to stay here for the first one. Let's do it. Checkmate, 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 checkmate. All right, we got one. We got one, and it's just a little ways behind me, actually. I think down this trail. Okay, I'll take it. All right, let's go find what checkmate brings us. Sounds like it could be interesting, possibly. Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's go check out checkmate and see what happens. We're headed in, guys. Headed into the forest. We don't have very far to go because the point was pretty close. It's like up here. That was kind of pointless to say, guys. The point's kind of close. It's up here. Like, yeah, never mind. That was whatever. But yeah, no, the point is up here a little ways. Oh man, nice day out today. Excuse me, beautiful day out today actually. Just really windy, like supremely windy today, as you can probably see. Like it's like super windy out here. What is that? What is that back there? That's not... That's not where our point is at all, but... Yeah, it just kind of caught my eye. What is all that? Somebody just, I can't tell what that is. It's like a rusted chunk of metal back there. And like, I don't know, a tire there? Really weird. Somebody must have just brought them this far in the forest to litter? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Then again, people who litter are definitely not the most intelligent people that we know, so keep going in. Well, I mean, we have to keep going in. Point is right around this bend, so let's see. I gotta look hard. I gotta make sure to look really carefully around, especially if we're doing a checkmate one, because these, like, yeah, our point's like right up here, because these chess pieces are like tiny. They're like this big. They're like an inch tall. And yesterday I found one, and I found it just by chance, literally because a dog was barking. I was out there, I was out in the forest, I was looking around at the point, which is like literally like, it was like in the middle of a creek bed. I was like looking around, like where's the intent, like, and then some dog barked, and I was like trying to, because it sounded like it was in the forest, it sounded like a loud, angry dog in the forest. So I took a couple steps to like look, and like just this little reflection caught my eye, and I was like, that doesn't match up with the environment. And sure enough, it was a tan chess piece, which I would have never found because, I mean, it matches all the leaves, because all the leaves are dead right now. Well, a lot of them are dead right now and just sitting there. So I need to like be extra vigilant, because that one was by chance. You know, that if the dog wouldn't have started barking, I would have never found that thing. So let's start by checking around trees, because that's the last one, like I said, we found was at the base of a tree. So let's start by checking that. Not the most fun things to look at, but you know, this is Randonautica. It's all about like searching and stuff. So yeah, yeah, the problem is there's so many like trees and everything around here that it's hard to I don't know. It's hard to like, I don't know, it just takes up so much time trying to find everything. But we shall look. Check over here. I did find an tent over here the other night. It was a few nights ago I was doing Randonautica, and it led me out here to this forest. And I did find an tent that was buried behind this thing. So, oh, and if you guys heard footsteps or something, there was just some guy walking, some guy hiking. So I, you know, obviously I didn't film him, but yeah. So if you're like, Dan, what was that? Well, that's what it was. There's some guy walking or hiking. I guess same thing. Is hiking walking? Or is walking hiking? Is that the same thing? But yeah, no, it takes, man, yeah, that's the worst part about this. It takes up so much time just like examine everything, see what's in here. That guy must have thought I was like an idiot. Like just like straight up just like with my camera like, oh, look at this tree. Oh man, what can you do? Check these big trees right here. But I also got to get out of the mindset, like, because right now, since I found that, how you doing? Since I found that yesterday, at the base of a tree, I need to get out of the mindset that something is definitely going to be at the base of a tree. And I need to start like looking like up and down and side to side. And yeah, there's another person hiking with a dog, not on a leash. Even though when you pull in here, there's a huge sign that says like leash your dog, it's the law. But I mean, the dog was fine. It was obviously well trained. But yeah. Whatever. I've voiced my disapproval enough of people who don't have their dogs on leashes. And it's not so much because, you know, I think the dog's like dangerous or anything. It's like, it's more just like, what if it runs away? You know, like, then it's kind of like, oh, you know, you could have had it on a leash and prevented that. But whatever, I'm not going to get into it. I've ranted about that before. Anyways, okay, back to it. But yeah, that's why I took that pause. Is there was somebody else coming, and the dog I saw the dog come around the corner without a leash on. I'm like, oh, it's a loose dog, you know. And then I saw the person behind it. I'm like, oh, it's just somebody who thinks the leash laws don't apply to them. Okay, got it. All right, let's keep looking. About around here. Big tree looks promising. And it is. Right there, guys. Can you see? Right here. Ugh. It's another chess piece, just like the other two. Just like the other. What is this one? Can anybody tell me, is that a king, right? It's got like the crown. Is that a king? But yeah, literally just like the other two. So now we're up to 3 different chess pieces of all different kinds. So checkmate was right on the money. So thank you for that intent, Diana, I believe it was. Yeah, thanks for that. He found us another chess piece. Now, if I could figure out what these mean and why I'm getting them, because there's no writing on them, there's no, like, you know, yeah, it's just, you know, I just get random chess pieces. So, really bizarre, but cool. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate that intent. And, yeah. Deepens the mystery, because I still have no idea what they're for. But, sick, I guess. 3 chess pieces. I'm keeping them all. I usually throw my intents away, like when I find them, or else I just end up with literally boxes upon boxes of crap. So I usually throw my intents away, but like the ones that I think are going to be of some importance, like these chess pieces, those napkin ring holders, all that stuff, I keep. So yeah, I'm gonna put these in the spot where I have the other ones and see how many that we keep getting. And these are like really nice quality ones too. These are like actually wood. You know, they're not just plastic or anything. Like, these are super nice. So I don't know, maybe one day we'll figure out what they belong to. But if I keep getting one chess piece every time I go out, it's gonna take a while to find the entire set. That's for sure. All right, back in the car. Got my chess piece. Guess we'll figure out what that means. I'll have to pick another intent, so let's do it. So let's see. Okay, what do we got? Let's start from the top. So we did checkmate from Diana. Awesome. Let's do next one. John Armstrong. Let's do John Armstrong, who was a excuse me, who was a member. Big shout out to you, John. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Let's do John's intent of Halloween, like Hell-oween, not Halloween. Halloween. Let's do that one because this is Halloween week. So thank you for the intent, John, and again, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna widen up the radius a little bit and do it. Halloween, 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 Hello. Okay, there we go. All right, we got one. Cool. Now this is one I'm interested in. Hopefully we get something scary, something good. Yeah, Halloween. That's a really good intent. I like that. I don't think I've ever done that one before. I don't even think I've been suggested that one before. But all right, guys, let's not burn up too much time. Head on over there, see what we get for Halloween. All right, pulled up to point number 2, which is actually a little bit less exciting than the last one. Straight ahead, right over there. So let's see what we get. And this is for Halloween, which honestly, I might save that intent and run it again for Halloween, because I like it. I like it a lot. It seems like it could be a very, very useful one. Brings some interesting results. So let's see what we got over here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what's going on? Oh, a glove. Somebody dropped like a glove here, it looks like. Huh. Okay. Not too unusual, but well, the point is, if you look straight ahead where my finger is, that's where the point is. But since we're getting close to it, let's preemptively take a look around and see if there is anything out here that looks unusual. Nothing there, nothing at the base of the trees. Check over here. I actually do see something kind of interesting over there. By where the point is, yeah, I actually see something that looks kind of interesting. Alright. Oh, look at this patch of, what is this? Oh, thorn bushes. Oh, that's cool. Wow, yeah, I really like thorn bushes. I gotta tell you guys a story, for those of you who haven't heard it, about where my hate, well, don't get me wrong, everybody hates thorn bushes, but like where in particular my hatred from thorn bushes comes from. I gotta tell you guys that story. Maybe I'll do it on a live stream or something, because it's an oldie but goodie. So yeah, look at this. This is kind of interesting. What is going on here? Huh. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody was just collecting sticks or what. This is odd. Not that odd, but yeah, there's just sticks. Like tons of sticks all around this picnic table. I don't think they've all fallen off of this tree and perfectly fell on the table. So somebody must have placed them there. But yeah, just tons of sticks. It looks like maybe, like, I'm guessing maybe some like kids were trying to build like a fort or something, like a shelter, from like how they started putting them around the sides and leaves up. And because we tried doing that stuff when I was younger, we tried doing that. We always tried making like snow forts and stuff like that, and it would work. It would work great, and then we would lose interest and then just give up. So it would always be stuff like this that we just like kind of do and then just like stop, because we're like, oh, that's fun, now it's not, and then we just go do something else. So well, this is our point. Well, like right here is our point, but this area is our point. So Halloween, when we found a tent filled with, or a table filled with sticks. Cool, I guess. I don't know what that has to do with Halloween, but interesting. Yeah, it looks like they like piled it all along here too. Like there's just random branches and brush and stuff just piled up. Yeah. That I almost tripped over somehow. I'm still gonna take a look around, see if there's anything out here, you know, that's kind of hiding. But yeah, check around these trees. Check around these trees, see if there's anything here, up there. Has to do with Halloween. It'd be nice to find a giant stack of, oh, there's something over there. Giant stack of horror movies for Halloween. That'd be nice. Oh, it's just trash. More trash. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Giant mushroom, fungus, what, I guess mushroom is a fungus, but giant whatever. I know they have a certain name, but giant whatever sticking off of a tree. That's cool. I don't see anything, guys. I don't see anything like that's really jumping out at me, either literally or figuratively. So yeah, but the stick thing is cool. The stick bench is cool. Let's add one, shall we? Add some to the stick bench. Hopefully next time we come back, the entire thing will be like filled in. That could be a lot of fun. Now that I'm older and I actually have a longer attention span, I could see Max and I doing that, like filming a video, and then just getting completely distracted by trying to build a fort out of sticks and a bench. What is this though? Look at this. This is weird. Just like a piece of fabric out here. Like clothing or something. There's more. Yeah, it's just like more even. It's just pieces of fabric everywhere. That's kind of creepy because it looks like it was like ripped up somehow. So that is kind of creepy. Oh, and over here, check this out. There's a feather too. Yeah, bird feather right there. Huh. Okay. Oh, what is that? There is something here. There is something. Dude, I almost missed this too. Great. That's not what I wanted. It's a little teapot, or not teapot. Looks like it's been out here for a little while. Oh, there's like burned residue in it. Huh. Yeah, there's like that like piece of paper that had been burned in there. So it's a little watering can. Kettle like water from a kettle. Yeah, like water from a kettle. On the bottom it says, "Run red, rivers will run red." So kettle, like water from a kettle, rivers will run red. Or rivers will run red like water from... It makes no sense. Water from a kettle doesn't run red unless like the kettle is like extraordinarily rusty. Good job on leaving me another stupid riddle thing that makes what sense does this make? What kettle does water run red in? Do any of you guys have an idea for me of how that would be even something? Can anybody give me any enlightenment on how that would be even a thing? Does that make sense to any of you guys? Rivers will run red like water from a kettle. It doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm missing something. Guys, let me know in the comments if I'm stupid or this just doesn't make sense at all to anybody. Which I'm willing to bet, although I'm a man of not the utmost intelligence, that this makes less sense. Rivers will run red like water from a kettle. Okay, what does a river have to do with anything? Oh, I think I found the fabric. I think the fabric is just from that tree. Yeah, okay. That's less creepy than now that I know it's from a tree. Straight up, like. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all to me. Dumb. Another dumb intent from dumb stalkers. Oh, okay. I guess that fits the intent of Halloween a little bit more than, you know, a stick fort. But still. I guess we kind of technically found two things. We found the stick fort and we found this teapot, which I'm going to whip into the trash and break it. There we go. Found a dumpster. Throw that away. I don't think it broke, but I think at least I threw it away. Okay, back in the car. Things in the trash. Yeah. I was expecting it to shatter in the trash though when it hit the metal wall, but apparently I was a little bit too ambitious on that and underestimated the strength of the durable ceramic that it was made from. Next time. Because I'm sure there will be a next time. All right, well, thank you. Thank you, John. Appreciate you for the intent of Halloween. Sorry we found a lame teapot, but... All right, let's do the next one. Hold on, let's see what we got. Lisa Thompson, Halloween party, camp out to film.
Transfer complete.
Okay, thank you, Lisa Thompson, for the ideas. I asked everybody yesterday what are some good ideas that you would like to see for a Halloween video, and Lisa responded with a great list of ideas. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Maybe a Halloween party while camping out at Todd's. Okay, let's see. Paula hyped the video. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate you. Field of Bones. Is there a fur trapper or hunter discarding the leftovers into that field? Maybe, Robin. You know what? I think I might start let me know in the comments if you guys would like me doing this. This is the first time I've ever really done it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to address your comments in the video. Or if not, that's okay. Because I kind of like that idea. Because I always ask, for like your thoughts on things like, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of that? So on and so forth. And, yeah, I think that could be a little bit more fun than just typing out and responding to comments. Like if I go through them and address them on a video, kind of live. But let me know what you think. Should I do that? But the last video, I'll do it this one. Last video, I went to this place called the Field of Bones. I nicknamed it that because it was literally a field of bones. One time when I found there were bones absolutely everywhere, literally hundreds. Okay, and Robin said, Field of Bones, is there a fur trapper or hunter discarding the leftovers into that field? It's probably a good idea, would add nutrients back in the soil and also feed the wildlife. Makes a lot of sense. Could be, but the thing is I don't know if that would technically be legal, because I know that area is some sort of preserve, whether in nature or forest. So it's one of the two. So I don't know if they could legally do that, or maybe somebody just doesn't care. All right. All right. Looking for more intense. See what we got. Man, we got a lot of intensity. You guys really knocked it out of the park. Halloween rando location, Cairo. Dude, I'd love to get down to Cairo. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. Scroll back up. I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. Trying to find some new. All right, let's do Catherine's. Catherine Enyon. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Catherine. Catherine Enon. Sorry, Catherine. I know. I'm doing a terrible job. Catherine's probably like, it's not my name. Like, shut up, Dan. You're doing a terrible job. You're just butchering my name. Just quit talking. Okay. Catherine sent with 3 upvotes, Halloween Crazy Clown. Why not? Let's do a Halloween Crazy Clown. What's the worst that can happen, right? All right. I'm expanding the radius a little bit. Let's run it. Halloween Crazy Clown. 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 All right, got one. Cool. All right. Let's drive over there and hope there's no clowns. Yeah, I really hope there's no clowns. Fingers crossed that the one who not be named doesn't make a return. But then again, I don't think he will. So a long time ago, we had this like super stalker, named the Orchestrator. He was a clown. He wore this clown mask. Really, really annoying guy. It was the most aggressive stalker we've ever dealt with. And His name was the orchestrator. He ended up with the nickname Mr. Slippery, which I don't remember exactly how he got that nickname, but Max and I assigned it to him, and thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I know I got the footage somewhere of us coming up with that nickname for him, and I was just laughing about it because it was so dumb. But yeah, that was the last clown that I've seen. That's the last clown I've dealt with. I don't want to deal with him again. I haven't seen him in years. Occasionally, actually, frequently, people ask, like, oh, have you seen Mr. Slippery again? It's like, no, I haven't, thankfully. But, yeah, thankfully I haven't. But he's a real big nuisance. Real huge nuisance, actually. Everybody hates Mr. Slippery. But, alright, yeah, let's go find this intent. Just might be, yeah, this is going to be our, yeah, my third intent. Let's go find our third intent of crazy clown. Great. Well, we are headed back into another forest, and this time we have a little bit more of a walk than the first time. When I looked at the map, I did not think this was a forest that we were going into, like, far, but I was mistaken, and I didn't look good enough. So, yeah, we're headed back in here a little ways. We gotta, well, it's not that long. Like, it's, I mean, yeah, it's not that far. But still, doesn't matter. Either way, we have an intent back in the forest. What was that? I just heard something move. Which is, I mean, right now very easy to do since, you know, there's tons of animals out, birds, everything. But still, get a little jumpy when I'm in the secluded forest by myself. Also, I have a question for you guys. Like, all of you guys collectively. Just because I'm curious. Just, you know, it's nothing like crazy. It's just my curiosity. What do you like? What draws you to Randonautica videos? What do you like watching? Why do you like watching them? I know that's a very odd question, because sometimes, you know, it's hard to say like what you like exactly about something. But those of you who do like them a lot, what do you like about them? Because I see so many people like be like, oh, I'm so thankful you're doing Randonautica again. Thank you for uploading so much. You know, I love these videos. You know, I love when you know, you're using Randonautica, even though it gives you a headache sometimes. Like, what is it about Randonautica? Because it seems like Randonautica in particular has like a die-hard viewer base. Where like the camping and like everything else, like haunted camping, everything else like that, not so much. You know, people like it, but they're not like, you know, in it for the long haul. So what is it about Randonautica that you guys like, find fascinating? And I'm just curious, you know, I'm really, like, honestly just wondering. So I used to watch Randonautica videos, and I started doing it myself. And yeah, I don't know, just kind of curious. So if you enjoy, or if you wouldn't mind sharing your opinions, or your not, I guess not your opinions, but why you like it, like how you feel, leave it down for me in the comments. I'd really like to take a look. Oh man. Need to get a lighter camera. This thing's brutal to hold out. Yo, look at that. Look at that down there. Giant hole in the ground. Somebody, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Maybe you can see it. There's a giant hole in the ground. Like somebody tried either digging up a tree or like digging up a stump, or digging a hole to maybe bury something out here. I don't know. Very, very odd. You know what's weird? I'll tell you what's weird. Is, kind of recently, it seems, maybe I'm completely incorrect about this, but kind of recently, it seems we've been finding holes. Like holes that have been dug, recently dug. And I'm not talking about, you know, animal holes. Like I'm talking about like ones that somebody took a shovel and dug a hole with it. Seems like we've been finding those like on a very very recurring basis recently. Like before, I don't ever remember finding a hole like that has been dug recently, or like, you know, that had been dug like, you know, recently. But like in the past, like I'd say like 10 videos or so, we've probably found like 3 or 4 holes. It's been really weird now that I think about it. Really, really odd. I don't know if that means anything or not, but yeah, odd. Alright, so up around this corner should be our crazy clown. And let's hope that he is not... Very good, I don't see anything, but I see something. I don't see anything, but I see something. And yeah, it's something I don't like. It's some sort of building sitting right there. Like some sort of model building with writing all over it. Great. 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 This is, yeah, it's not good. Oh, and it's in a patch of thorn bushes. Even better. Maybe oh, dude, it's right in thorn bushes. Ow! I got one. I got stuck by one. Well, I can tell the top from the top. It's not the best spelling, but it says you were not safe. There's an arrow to the window. We are here. With an arrow pointing to the second story window. What does this say? I can't even tell what that says. Can you guys make that out? I think on the green building it says always. Yeah. Always. I don't know what that says. That's like illegible. Maybe always watching? I don't know. I don't know what that is. My best guess is always watching. We might not be able to figure that one out. You are not safe. Yeah, that definitely says you are not safe. And then once again, we get the arrow pointing to the second story window and says we were here. And nothing on, oh, it's a music box. Nothing on the bottom. So those of you who might have not seen this yet, for some reason, actually we haven't got one for a few videos late now. A few times doing Randonautica we haven't gotten one. But for a while, I had been on this huge, like, thing where these stalkers keep leaving me buildings or like pictures or whatever with an arrow pointing to the second story window of something. Now, to let you know, and to tell you, and to not give too much away about myself, but that means nothing to me. Because a lot of people who said like, oh Dan, maybe they're pointing to like your room or something. It doesn't, that means, I'm not going to say too much more than that, but let's just say it means nothing to me. Like there's no, the second floor of anything doesn't have any symbolism to me whatsoever. Like it just doesn't mean anything. So I don't know why they keep putting these out here, why we keep getting these. It's just strange. It's just so bizarre that they keep leaving like all these like just buildings out with these arrows and this and that. It just I don't understand it. I really don't. Huh. Well, it's not quite a clown, but the people who left it there are certainly clowns. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm done for the day. I decided we're finding weird stuff, and yeah, something about finding another one of those houses, especially with the intent like what was it, creepy clown or something, just puts me on edge. To be completely honest, it really just puts me on edge. So when I find stuff like that, I always, 'cause here's the thing, like in the past, I would always I'd always keep going, just keep going with intents, just keep doing them, keep keep going. And then that's when I always had the weird encounters. That's when I always started encountering the stalkers and everything like that. So once I start getting kind of the air, like something's kind of amiss, that's when I stop. That's when I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill out and save the battle for another day. But yeah, because getting that one, I didn't like that. I really did not like that at all. Getting that one intent of that house, especially when I find that creepy stuff. How they whenever I find stuff like that, whenever I find these weird hidden messages or anything like that, I'm always isolated. They always put it somewhere where I'm isolated, way out there, nobody else is coming, and anything could happen. I could walk down that trail 10 minutes and then 5 guys dressed up as clowns Mr. Slippery and his merry band of brothers jump out and kick my ass or something. Yeah, it's just not a good situation to be in. So yeah, it sucks. I feel like this video is probably pretty short. I try and make the videos as long as I can, but at sometimes I gotta be all right, I'm getting weird stuff. It's probably better to quit while I'm ahead. But that is kind of odd today if you think about it. Actually, that's really odd. Actually, it's good that I did quit. I didn't even think about that. Now I'm freaked out. Because if you think about it, we have not had one normal intent this entire day. We started off getting the chest piece, which is obviously from some stalker. We then got a message from the cult. I'm guessing the cult on that teapot or watering can, and then we got that house. So today, was just wow. Dude, I did not even think about that until literally right now. That we got 3 intents, and all 3 of them were some sort of message from somebody. And my camera is blinking at me because it's gonna die. I wonder what happens if I plug it in. Can I plug in a USB and it'll not die? Because I don't want to switch out the battery. I'm too lazy to switch out the battery. USB power is supplied from the connected device. Okay, does that mean it's gonna work? I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep it short just in case the camera dies. I don't know. That was weird. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, that was strange to me. I did not like it. But all right, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep it short because battery's dying. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I look forward to reading your comments, and let me know if I should start a segment where I just go through the comments and go through your theories about everything and kind of ponder them out loud on video. That might be kind of cool. Let me know what you think of that. Leave me some intents. Leave them down in the comments. Make sure to thumbs up the ones you like, and maybe I'll be doing yours on the next episode. Big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you guys for making today's video possible, and check out the Patreon and the memberships. Both of those are in the description if you'd like to support the channel. If not, it's completely good. I appreciate your support through likes, shares, comments, and everything else. I appreciate you guys. Follow us on all social media, and yeah, thanks for being here. Have a good night or day wherever you're at, And I'll see you probably tomorrow on the next Randonautica. Peace out, guys.